How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little bit of small little chuggable sessionish pale ale time in the form of Maine Brewing Company. It is their post-ride snack session India Pale Ale. Yeah, Maine Beer Company. I didn't just review something. I re-reviewed their Mean Old Tom, I believe it was. Or was it another one? Anyway, regardless of that. I had a couple of their beers, actually. We started getting like more kind of regular distribution out here in Jersey, and some of the ones that I dig I've had quite a bit, but I hadn't reviewed something in a while, especially something I picked off the shelf, and I saw this, and I've never had it before, so I'm kind of excited to just dive right in. See what she's got. As far as what it says on here, it says, like I said, Maine Beer Company, Freeport, Maine, post-ride snacks session, India Pale Ale, do what's right. On the back here, it says, thank you for drinking our beer. If Dave's not in the office, he's out cycling on a cycling adventure. He's almost certainly drinking a beer afterwards. We don't know why biking and beer go together so well, but they just do. We brewed this session IPA as a refreshing post-ride snack with notes of aromas of tropical fruit, citrus, mixed berries, and grassy pine. Cheers to every ride. Yeah, classic Maine Beer Company, labeling, the whole nine. So let's give this sucker a whirl. See what she's got. It is about to rain, so we might get a little bit of a wet review going on right now. But I just want to do outside stuff. As you guys can tell, most of the reviews I do during the summertime, especially here since I moved out to the farm, are outdoors. So you get it. Anyway. What do we have here? Pinky Finger, off-weight head, just south of Khaki, actually. Pretty uniform bubble sands, a couple stragglers, and it's got a soft haze to it. Nothing too crazy, rich orange and glow, but I can definitely kind of glean a little bit of light through that sucker. So that looks the part of an unfiltered kind of IPA. Let's get a nose on her. Soft citrus peel. Soft orange citrus peel, soft grapefruit citrus peel. You're definitely getting a little bit of soft kind of generic kind of tropical fruit, maybe just generic kind of star fruitiness. A little bit of soft pininess, but nothing too crazy. Everything's soft. The beer itself, like I said, is a smaller beer, foreign changed, and it was bottled about 2 months ago, which shouldn't be a big deal because I'm almost positive it was refrigerated the whole time. But that's pretty much all I get. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, it's got that really soft, water-nerdy mouthfeel to it, but retaining its bitterness. A lot of these kind of drop out all bitter IPAs tend to be those kind of water-nerdy IPAs. This has that soft, creamy kind of mouthfeel to it, but you still have that sweetness, that orange sweetness. Again, that orange peel, slightly candied orange peel sweetness. While at the same time, getting a little bit of that kind of piney dankness. It reminds me almost like a session version, a creamy, jacked up body session version of kind of a Pliny kind of beer, actually. The bitterness and that sweetness is almost balanced, absolutely perfect. Probably the bitterness just a skosh above, but that softness, that creaminess, that mouthfeel, it's to die for. It's so creamy, so silky, so smooth, so I want to say buttery in an adjective way, not in an actual dacetal kind of way. It's just super smooth, like crazy. It's jazz, baby, jazz. That's it. You know what I mean? Not that there has to be anything else. Super incredible mouthfeel. Nice balance between that citrus peel, candy, slightly candiness, and that nice kind of resinous dankiness that's not super danky, but it's enough to kind of carry just above that sweetness. And again, can't dismiss that mouthfeel. I've said it a billion times. And super chuggable package. I think this is very close to what they wanted the beer to be. A lot of times when I'm playing these kind of games where I pull the beers off shelves, you don't know how they're handled. But this one, I have a feeling this is kind of what they're going for. It's very impactful for its ABV. And just, yeah, it's definitely a nice kind of session beer. Now, is it a session beer? Yeah, I think it is. That balance gives it there. That bitterness lingers on your tongue, so I don't know how like a couple of bottles of these would weigh on the palate, but I'd definitely put it in session range. Just because it's small ABV beer doesn't necessarily make the beer session. It's like a causation correlation thing, but I think this one foots the bill. Regardless, it's tasty as hell. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better, lower ABV, sub 5% pale ales or IPAs that I've had as of late? Absolutely. Value and availability. I've never seen it before, but I picked it up off a shelf. So you take that for what it's worth and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like hop forward beers that have a nice balance between the sweetness and bitterness, but you want it in a kind of tight and tidy small ABV package, because that's what you're going to get here, and you're going to get it in spades. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff. Massive Beers, if you want to check me out doing the whole social media stuff. Beer Massive, if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little ABV crusher right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.